Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. Altuve and Donaldson lead their teams to battle. Next,
Hernandez.
Hit to short. Altuve has it. Throw on to first. In time, one away. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Conforto racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Hamilton's got this one, 2 away. Corey Dickerson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Latos into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Evan Gattis will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Dickerson going back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. C.J. Cron will get his first shot here. And you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it, in fact, lands in the corner. Foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Gets a small piece near the plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. And we'll check the reaction now on a former #1 overall pick here in Tampa, Josh Hamilton. Drilled to the right side. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Michael Conforto bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Omar Infante set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Roger Hernandez comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Latos has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Conforto makes the play, 1 away. Curtis Granderson will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Conforto going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece. Logan Morrison comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Hank Conger will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton's after it. And the inning is over. Manny Machado is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn. The same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Chris Davis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Greg Merced digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Greg Merced.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He pulls this one into right, and the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third.
Batting ninth,
Brad Miller
second baseman.
settles into the box for his first chance.
Miller.
Hit out toward second. Fielded by Infante. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away. Kevin Kiermaier will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Conforto ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Evan Gattis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping in, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Josh Hamilton stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. This one's flared out toward left. Merced onto the grass, and that retires the side. Jose Altuve is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hit hard to the right side. Backhanded. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1. Corey Dickerson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Dickerson.
In tied at 93, ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hamilton. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Latos gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Michael Conforto heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. Omar Infante walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels.
No, that's down.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Roger Hernandez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Manny Machado will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. He will score as Machado delivers the RBI. It's 2-1. Josh Donaldson steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Back to the mound and off his leg. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Conforto is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Right fielder, number 7.
Logan Morrison is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Hank Conger is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Greg Merced stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Leto sets. Here it comes on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this is fired in off the wall by Hamilton. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Brad Miller stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. It's a 3-2 ball game. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Chris Davis will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Evan Gattis steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. C.J. Crone will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Morrison on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Josh Hamilton stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High pop-up. Altuve is there for it. And that ends the inning. Jose Altuve will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Corey Dickerson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he takes ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
That's inside. 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Now batting.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Curtis.
A solo home run for Steven Pearce. Number 26 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Now another one hit deep to left. Hamilton going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Logan Morrison will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he lays off there, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Tap fouled at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hamilton over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Hank Conger will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air to left. Hernandez has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Michael Conforto will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Omar Infante will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Alex Colomé will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1 and 2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped at the plate. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Roger Hernandez steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Manny Machado gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th.
Greg Merced tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Brad Miller will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. And there's ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Josh Donaldson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
This is skied out to deep center field. Kiermaier looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 28 on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. That evens it up 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Line drive to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Evan Gattis. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, C.J. Cron. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Steve Cishek will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier calls for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Josh Hamilton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Pierce will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Michael Conforto ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Hey now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. High and deep to left center field. Dickerson ranging back at the track. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. Cishek pauses. First pitch on its way. Fouled back. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Morrison giving chase. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a time. Jose Altuve will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Yeah, and how about that last half inning? Now it's up to these guys to respond. Maybe punch back, if you will.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. So striding in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equal. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. B.J. Herman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they move out in front 7-6. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No outs, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hamilton on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Curtis Granderson steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Hamilton. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Hank Conger will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the third out. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Roger Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Brad Boxberger.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the 9th. Manny Machado Comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And he's set down, one away. Josh Donaldson comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. And it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
And he misses again, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And the big bat for the Rays this afternoon belonged to this fella, Curtis Grander.